what's up guys? I'm here with Mr. Mad 9 and we're gonna be reviewing my new Mizunos, baby. I'm so excited. I'm gonna give you guys kind of like a review, first impressions, unboxing of the whole thing. We got a whole field to ourselves out here. So if you're ready, let's do this. Let's get a little first impressions. We got the hot fire red cleats coming out, and I wanted to get these AG cleats for a while. Mr. Mad forced me pretty much. He's right, you know, got to take care of the knees, and we've been playing a lot on artificial grass. Now I know that this is grass right now, but it is pretty dry grass for the most part. Today actually isn't too bad, but usually when it's like super hot, it's just super dry. So I just want to see, do AG cleats work on just natural grass out here? So here we go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit like, comment down below. Let's do this. Whoa, that is red, baby. Look at that. I love the two-tone, three-tone red that we have, like a triangle pattern across the upper, man. And just off of first impression, guys, shocking, but the boots are super soft. I did see a couple of comments. People are saying, hey, it's plastic. There's no way, they're soft. And I'm telling you, they are super soft. It's crazy. They are definitely plastic, but for durability reasons, when you're playing on AG, it's kind of awesome to have plastic so that way they're more durable. But as you guys can see, I'm wearing my 7.5 true size. I'm right here. And I would definitely go true to size. And now I do have a little bit of space here, just slightly, but it's not bad at all. And I made the mistake of going with 7s initially, and I'm telling you right now, go true size 7.5. First off impressions. Toe box area is actually pretty roomy compared to like a Vapor. Width wise, it feels comfortable. It's not squeezing my foot yet. Now obviously I just put them on, so we have to give it a moment. You know how it is. You always get the boot jitters, man, where you just get excited. Nothing's wrong with them, so we just got to play. We're gonna play for about like 30 minutes to an hour. I'm gonna do a little warm up and then give you guys your impressions. Then I'm gonna do some juggling, give you guys my impression. I'm gonna do some dribbling and passing. Then we'll go on to like shooting and give you the whole lowdown of how these guys feel. But just straight off the bat, very neutral sole plate, just kind of like flat, almost reminds me of like a Champo. And then boxy kind of feel in the toe box area, and then it gets a little narrow through like the midfoot. And one thing that I have noticed while my cleats were untied is that the insole has grip as well as the heel area, the inner heel area. And you can really tell that with that grip, you don't need grip socks, which is a really added bonus. Because sometimes I don't have the grip socks with me and I'm like, dang, grip socks are awesome. But when you don't got them, you can definitely feel it. So it's kind of nice that these have grip inside the cleats. And when the shoes were untied, they were just sticking, man. They were sticking to my feet. Max is finishing up his warm-up. I'm finishing up my warm-up. And the cleats feeling super, baby. They feeling good. They're feeling good. Now, one thing I've noticed that since I'm playing on grass, you know, my cleats feel pretty low to the ground compared to normal studs. But with these studs, you know, I feel like it's doable. I'll keep you guys updated, but I definitely feel lower to the ground, like lower profile. Reference, guys, toes right there. A little bit of tightness up in this area, a little bit of tightness up in this area. Plenty of room in the toe box, which I'm kind of surprised. And then I love how many options you get for the lacing. Like, look at how many holes you get to just play around with. Whoa, that's what she said. Chill. Use the Champions League ball, baby. Let's go. Gonna get some juggling, then some passing, and I'll come back right to the camera. Give you guys my insight so far, but we warmed up. You can tell I'm sweating. If you don't warm up, you're crazy. And I don't know what to tell you, but definitely do it. And on top of everything, I'm just gonna let you guys know, I have to get used to the cleats. I am feeling some pressure in my midfoot area, but that's a classic with a ton of boots. I always get that pressure there. It's just one of those spots that always needs to break in. But let's do it. Enough of me talking. Let's get it. The toe box area is throwing me off quite a bit because it does have a lot of space in it. Almost in the toe box area reminds me of like a Phantom GX or something like that, where you just have a little bit of toe space in there, which is totally fine. It's definitely ideal, but gotta break them in and just make them more of the shape of my foot so I can get used to it. They almost feel like the Gattos, where the indoor soccer shoes, where you just have a little bit more space. So maybe I can tighten it up a little bit with the laces since the lacing system's so deep, but I got to get used to it and I don't want to destroy my feet. So we're gonna move on to some passing now. The plastic definitely has some really good grip to it, and it is dry out here, especially with these soccer balls that have extra grip. You're like really getting a grippy sensation, at least for me personally, because it's dry out here. I don't know what conditions would look like for us, but since it's dry, it feels good and it's very grippy, which is kind of surprising. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into some shooting super quick and light. Just gonna try to go far post with my shots, have Mr. Mad pass it to me, and then I'll go ahead and come back to you guys with a whole kind of first impression. I want to keep the videos nice and short, and then I'll definitely be coming back with another video with a whole 1 month breakdown. Just want to give you guys some ideas of how I feel in the boots. I definitely tell that there's space in the toe box area. I feel confident that after breaking them in, that it'll feel good and I can play around with the lacing so that we can get a little bit of a narrower fit around there. Midfoot area is tight, but the good thing is that lockdown is unbelievable. I'm not wearing grip socks, but since the inside liner and the insole is grippy, it really gives you this really locked in sensation that I haven't had in cleats ever since I started using grip socks, which is so cool because I have had a fair share of like Achilles issues because I haven't tied my cleats tight enough, and then I step back and then my Achilles gets really angry at me. So that's one thing that I'm super happy to say, that the lockdown's good, so my Achilles feels really secure and hugged. I'm not feeling any blisters as of right now, and it is really hot outside, so that's always a good sign that there's no blisters kicking in. Let's go ahead and go into kicking. I'll give you guys my thoughts on like the touch and everything, and then we'll close off the video from here, guys. Yeah. Yeah.
If it's controlling you, I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna.
It's giving me so much flashbacks, guys, to OG Vapors. It's kind of crazy in a good way. I'm super excited. You get a very barefoot feel. The upper is very thin, and I'm so excited because I've been looking for like an OG vapor kind of vibe, especially with now where Mercurial Superflies are going with like this like cloth, really soft upper. It kind of leans away from the plastic feeling. And I like that plastic feeling. It just reminds me of like nostalgia, being a little kid, having vapors, like OG ones, and they're just very plastically, but they were like almost like sprinter cleats feeling. This is exactly what you're getting. Now, with the insole being very AG, I do feel like my feet are very neutral. I don't feel like any bounce or any like acceleration kind of sensation where I feel quick. The cleats are light, but I'm not feeling that speed where you have the Zoom Air pocket in the vapors and you feel really bouncy, or the Carbitex and Adidas cleats. You don't get that sensation. A very just simple, chill sole plate that does the job. We're obviously in grass, and the grass, I would say, isn't like the best kept, but it's definitely long, but it's not too crazy. And I feel like with you know, grass like this, you are getting, you know, a very clean touch that gives you that sensation that you're wearing firm ground cleats, and that's a positive. So if you play a lot on AG and also firm ground, I think you can really get away with these kind of cleats, which is awesome with the stud pattern. Obviously, the cleats being in this nice red, I do feel cool, I feel quick, and I feel ready to go, which is awesome. You know, there's always a little bit a nostalgic sensation when you have a good colorway, and I'm definitely getting that. I'm getting that excited, jittery sensation because they do pop a lot. I'm not getting any stud pressure, which is also a bonus. So if you do suffer from stud pressure or any type of like feet pain that you get on the bottom, these could be a good fit too. And as you guys can tell, this grass is dry. This ground is dry and hard, and I didn't get any stud pressure. I didn't get any slippage. Obviously, if the grass is wet, that could be a different scenario, but this is a very neutral sole plate, and it's a lot of fun, and I'm happy that my feet are happy. I am getting a little bit of pressure around this midfoot upper area. You can tell that the cleats get really tight up here. You do get a lot of potential to play around with your fit with the shoelace system here, and you guys, I'm super happy with it. Love the cleats. Make sure to check out this channel. It's going to be specifically soccer related. I am going to have it on my original channel. Oh my gosh, wow, I do have it in my original channel as well, just in case, but I do have another channel that I'm going to throw up here in a little bit throughout the video. So check it out, Kicking It with Antonio, and I appreciate it. Hope to see you guys out here having fun in the summer. Keep kicking it, and for more reviews to come, guys. I appreciate ya. Thanks again. See ya.